Hi guys, so in this video I am using my first ever Kylie lip kit. I got Dirty Peach and I paired it with a peachy warm look. I'm so obsessed with this color. I feel like it was made for my skin tone. So if you like this look or you are a similar skin tone, keep on watching. I'm going to be starting out with just brows and I'm going to use the L'Oreal Magic Perfecting Base to fill in my bigger pores around my cheeks, priming my eyes with some concealer for the eyeshadows that I'm going to be using. It's super important to prime or else the eyeshadow will just fall off throughout the day. And I'm blending that concealer out with a beauty blender. I'm going to be using the Juvia's Place Masquerade palette, and then I'm going to be mixing Bulkina and Zulu. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. I'm packing those two onto the lid right on top of that concealer that I did not set, so the pigment is really going to be grabbing this eyelid. It makes it a little harder to blend out, but like I said, these are a little powdery, so if I don't prime, they will just dust off throughout the day and my eyeshadow will get lighter and lighter and lighter. And then I'm just going to take a fluffy brush and run that across the top just to make sure everything's blended. And then I'm curling my natural lashes. I'm going to be using Violet Voss lashes in Idaho. And I'm letting the glue get tacky, and then I'm just placing that band down in the middle and setting the edges down with tweezers. I love these lashes. My favorites are the separated and dramatic ones. And I do curl my fake lashes. I'm doing this mostly to get the band closer to the natural lash. Using the Urban Decay All Nighter Foundation in 5.0 on my E31. I have never applied this with a brush before, and holy coverage. It looks pretty crazy because it's really yellow. It looks like a yellow mask. But if you look at my neck, I pull yellow a little naturally. Anyways, in the end, it gets a lot less yellow, I promise. And even though this is crazy full coverage, it does not feel heavy or cakey at all. Using my Benefit Bowing Concealer, I'm putting this right under the eyes, and immediately you can see the difference between the two eyes. My under eyes are so dark these days because work and life, but thank God for makeup because I look like I sleep. I'm taking the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer over top of that just for some brightness, and I'll also add that to the forehead, the tip of the nose, around the mouth, and around the chin. And I'm blending it out with a damp sponge, which is dirty, sorry. These blended really easily together. Even with 3 layers on, it doesn't look cakey at all. Using my RCMA No Color Powder to set the concealer with a damp sponge, just setting the powder down and tapping in the excess. And then I'm going to take my E41 with the RCMA powder and I'm setting the rest of the face with it. I watched Patrick Starr's video where he said that this method lasted all day, and I have a super long shift ahead of me, so I needed that. Using the Makeup Forever Pro Finish powder and just dusting that all over the face. This removes any leftover setting powder. I'm mixing the 2 light shades from the Shade and Light palette on my E50, just patting that where the concealers were for some extra brightness. And then I'll be taking that middle shade on my Morphe MB2, and I'm just adding some color and some depth back into my face. For blush, I'm using the Lorac Buildable Blush in Prism. This is a really pretty peachy blush. And then I just run some brow gel through my brows, and I'm smoking out the under eyes for mascara. I'm adding Ample mascara on the bottom lashes. And then I'm using Prosecco Pop, putting that in the inner corner to open up the eyes and on the brow bone. Then I'm using this e.l.f. brush for the cheeks. This is actually a really awesome brush to highlight with. And then I'm also highlighting the Cupid's bow in the tip of the nose. Alright, and here is my first ever Kylie lip kit. This is Dirty Peach. I lined my lips first, even though I don't usually do that with liquid lips, but I wanted to follow the rules. And yeah, I covered the application with my mirror because I suck. Onto the liquid lipstick. I cannot tell you how much I love this color. I mean, I think a lot of her colors are really pretty, but I never felt like wrestling on the internet for them. But when I saw this color, I knew I wanted to pay $37 for it. I think it feels a little drying, yes, but no more than most. And thing also, nothing like ColourPop's formula, and I thought that was worth mentioning because the internet had me convinced. All right, that's it, guys. I hope you like it. thing. Also, nothing like ColourPop's formula, and I thought that was worth mentioning because the internet had me convinced. All right, that's it, guys. I hope you like it.